there's still one thing I haven't said. Hey there 18! Hello mga kakaps ko! Welcome back to the channel. This is Nika, your Tita 18 right here. And yeah, we are going to be reacting to Josh's video. Yes, it is our Josh's time to share something about his learnings about life, just like what Ja, Pablo, and Stel shared. Probably he's gonna be sharing to us something that he hasn't spoken publicly before, because there were revelations in Pablo, Stel, and Ja's video that really took us by surprise, right? So yeah, without further ado mga kakaps ko, let's listen to what Josh has to say. I'm actually quite nervous about this because we all know the backstory of Josh. But what else? What else is he going to reveal about his childhood memory, about the life that he's gone through? We don't know. And let's listen to it, mga kakaps ko. Let's go. I grew up trying to fill a space I couldn't explain. Because Josh didn't have a dad. Maybe he didn't understand why he didn't have a dad. People thought it was attitude, but to me, it was survival. See this? He is also trying to complete a puzzle here. And we all know that Josh has been longing or has been wondering where his dad is. Probably he's gonna be talking about the pain of growing up, not having a dad. Probably it's like that, of being a father to himself. To me, it was survival. I kept hoping someone would tell me how to do life right. So he was really longing for that guidance. Josh has been really open about it, that when he was young, he kind of like forced to facing life on his own because he didn't really have a choice, because he needed to survive. Some people might have seen him as like someone who's got an attitude, but you know what? Some people really hide their true feelings behind a mask because they didn't want other people to see them vulnerable, to judge them, to pity them. Kaya si Josh medyo maangas yung dating. He's probably misunderstood by a lot of people. And when no one came, I became what I needed. See? He grew up in his young age. Maybe he had reasons, but a part of me still wonders. Maybe Josh didn't really feel that he was complete. That's why he's showing like a puzzle, because there's that piece that he's been longing for to complete his life, to complete the puzzle that he's working on. Ay, nako! Did he ever think about me? I think Josh is moving on. Nakakaiyak. I kept telling myself I didn't need him. But I made it on my own. That success and rage were enough to hold me. Nakakaiyak. But still not enough, right, Josh? But really, they were just bandages. Covering wounds, I never gave the chance to breathe. So he didn't have time to actually feel everything. He didn't have time to, parang, how do you call this? Parang iluksa yung nararamdaman niya. Yung parang nawalan ka na gusto mo lang iiyak muna. Pero you don't have that time because there's no time for you. You have to work and work to survive. You don't have time to sit there and just like cry your heart out, because you need to eat. You need to grind to put food on your table, diba? Back then I was just a kid and the world was already too heavy. They kept saying you're strong, but no one asked if I had a choice. See, that's it. He didn't have a choice because there's no one else to turn to. He only had himself to feed himself, you know? All this time, I thought it would never happen. Did he meet his dad? I thought it would never happen. So did Josh meet his dad? Did Josh meet his dad? Nakakaiyak. Hala ka, nakakaiyak. Oh my God. I'm so happy for Josh. I'm already feeling it. But the way how he constructed that sentence, I feel like at the end of this video, he would say that he finally met his dad. I hope we will see his dad in this video. But one day, oh my God, there's that hole, one big hole, one big missing piece. He kept trying to look for it, not the memory, not the shadow. Oh my God! Not the wound. Hi? Oh my There's still one thing I haven't said. And I think it's time. Ay, naku. Naiyak ako. I think it's time for Josh. You know, the fact that he's looked for his dad for such a long time, that he longed for his dad for such a long time. I think Josh has forgiven his dad already. And you know, it is very important to release that forgiveness, to actually tell his dad that he's forgiven him, and that probably Josh would say, I still loved you, or I still love you despite, you know, growing up not having you. Grabe. Josh managed to build his resilience not having the love from a father, but he also didn't have time to actually acknowledge the emptiness, the emotional void in his heart, because he didn't have time to do that. One thing I have learned from this video is that true healing requires you to actually face everything, just like what Josh did, right? In order for him to stop wondering why, in order for him to get all the answers that he's been asking. He's such a strong person, and he's shown that to everyone. He didn't want to grow old just trying to like bandage all the past wounds, you know. I know, Josh, that probably you got tired of being called strong, because people might have thought, or people thought, that you didn't need any support, or you didn't need anyone because they thought you're already strong. I understand why it was so heavy for you to be called strong, because after all, you're just masking the pain that you were feeling. I can just imagine, you know, the time when he first saw his dad, that moment of reconciliation, you know. I wonder how his dad felt, and I wondered how Josh felt during that time. I am glad that Josh already found a real closure meeting his dad in person. Finally, he's found the biggest missing piece of his puzzle. I just hope that after all of this, now that he's met his dad, Josh would have the courage to just say whatever he wanted to say to his dad. No more reservations, Josh. You've found your dad, the person that you've been looking for. Acknowledging and expressing whatever you're feeling, anger, whatever issues that you have, forgiveness or love, it is very important to voice them all out, because it is part of your healing. And once you've done that, all of that burden in your heart would be lifted, especially if you've said those words that were left unspoken. Now you can totally say it to the person that you're meant to tell. I've learned a lot from this. It's just I'm just an emotional wreck right now. Healing actually is not just moving forward with that wound inside you. It's not about erasing it. It's not about bandaging it. It's about facing your pain. It's about learning how to breathe through your wounds. Like, take your time to actually feel the pain from those wounds. So yeah, mga kaps ko, that's it for my reaction video of Josh's journey to his healing. Congratulations, Sob. We are celebrating with you. Nakakaiyak talaga. Hay nako, mga kaps ko, I'll watch that again. Siguro iyak naman ako pag pinanood ko yun ulit. I'll catch you guys later. God bless. Take care. Bye, yours.